In an emotional and unforgettable moment at the APAN Star Awards 2025, Cha Eun-woo, the beloved South Korean actor and idol, stunned the audience not only with his performance, but with a heartfelt dedication that left fans and fellow celebrities in awe. The star, widely recognized for his charm, talent, and meticulous dedication to his craft, took the stage to accept one of the most prestigious accolades of the evening, and immediately made it clear that this award carried more meaning than mere recognition. It was for his mother. From the moment Cha Eun-woo's name was announced as the winner, the audience erupted in applause. Cameras captured his characteristic smile, calm and composed, yet his eyes betrayed a deep emotional undercurrent. Holding the elegant trophy in his hands, he paused, glanced down, and in that quiet yet powerful moment, he began to speak. His voice, warm but tinged with emotion, resonated throughout the hall, cutting through the celebratory noise. "This award," he said, his eyes shining, "is dedicated to my mother. Every step I have taken in my life, every challenge I faced, every dream I chased has been inspired by her unwavering love and guidance." The atmosphere in the venue shifted instantly. Fans watching live broadcasts online could feel the sincerity in every word. Social media quickly exploded with comments expressing admiration, awe, and a shared emotional connection. Messages poured in not only praising his performance, but celebrating the visible gratitude and humility he displayed. This was more than an actor receiving an award. It was a son publicly honoring the person who had shaped his life from behind the scenes, whose sacrifices and support often go unseen but are foundational to his success. Cha Eun-woo has been known for his professional achievements and his striking presence both on screen and off. However, moments like this reveal a different side of the star, one that emphasizes humanity, empathy, and profound respect for family. His speech, though brief, spoke volumes. Fans and colleagues alike were moved not just by the eloquence of his words, but by the authenticity that emanated from every gesture, every inflection of his voice. The award itself, a beautifully crafted piece that symbolizes excellence in acting and entertainment, seemed to glow even brighter in Cha Eun-woo's hands as he held it toward the camera and subtly pointed upward, an unspoken acknowledgement of his mother's role in his journey. Many viewers online noted the tenderness of the moment, describing it as one of the most heartfelt acceptance speeches in recent award history. Behind the cameras, fellow nominees and presenters could be seen wiping their eyes or offering subtle gestures of congratulations. It was a reminder that celebrity achievements, while glamorous, are deeply human at their core. Cha Eun-woo's decision to dedicate the trophy to his mother struck a chord precisely because it resonated with a universal truth that behind every success story there is often a figure whose unwavering love and sacrifices go largely unnoticed, yet are immeasurably significant. This dedication also sparked discussions among fans and media outlets about Cha Eun-woo's upbringing and family values. Several interviews and reports highlighted how his mother had supported his early ambitions, navigating the challenges of a competitive industry while ensuring her son remained grounded and focused. For many, seeing Cha Eun-woo publicly acknowledge her influence served as both inspiration and a poignant reminder of the importance of gratitude. Even beyond the ceremony, the impact of Cha Eun-woo's speech continued to ripple through social media platforms, news outlets, and fan communities worldwide. Clips of the acceptance moment were shared tens of thousands of times, accompanied by captions reflecting pride, admiration, and emotional connection. The gesture was universally interpreted as a symbol of respect, humility, and the enduring bond between mother and child, transcending cultural and language barriers. In interviews following the awards, Cha Eun-woo elaborated on the personal significance of the dedication. He described how his mother's belief in him had been a driving force during moments of doubt and difficulty. She was, as he explained, his quiet source of strength, the person who reminded him to persevere when challenges seemed insurmountable, who celebrated victories without fanfare, and who provided guidance with unwavering patience. By dedicating the APAN Star Awards 2025 trophy to her mother, Cha Eun-woo not only honored her, but shared with the world a testament to the often overlooked foundations of personal achievement. Fans responded with overwhelming support, many expressing that the moment deepened their admiration for Cha Eun-woo beyond his artistic talent. Messages of love and gratitude filled forums, social media posts, and fan gatherings, with some fans sharing personal stories of parental influence inspired by the actor's transparency and emotional authenticity. Celebrities and industry professionals also praised the gesture, noting that it exemplified humility and a grounded character, traits that are increasingly rare in the public eye. The emotional resonance of this moment, coupled with Cha Eun-woo's graceful demeanor, reminded audiences that awards are not solely about recognition, they are opportunities to acknowledge those who have shaped our journeys. By choosing to dedicate the APAN Star Awards 2025 trophy to his mother, Cha Eun-woo illuminated the profound truth that success is not achieved in isolation, but is often the product of love, guidance, and enduring support from those who care deeply. In a world where celebrity culture often focuses on glamour, fame, and individual achievement, Cha Eun-woo's dedication offered a refreshing perspective. It emphasized gratitude, familial bonds, and emotional transparency, values that resonate universally. For many viewers, both fans and casual observers, this moment became a defining instance in his career, remembered not just for the trophy, but for the heartfelt acknowledgement of a mother's role in nurturing talent, ambition, and character. As the night progressed and other winners took the stage, Cha Eun-woo's speech continued to circulate widely, with commentary highlighting the emotional depth and authenticity of his dedication. Analysts and cultural commentators noted that such moments strengthen the connection between celebrities and their audiences, fostering a sense of relatability and admiration that transcends mere fanfare. It was a reminder that behind the lights, cameras, and accolades, human stories of love, gratitude, and family remain timeless and universally compelling. Ultimately, Cha Eun-woo's gesture at the APAN Star Awards 2025 was a celebration not only of his professional accomplishments, but of the personal relationships that underpin success. By presenting the award to his mother in spirit, he demonstrated humility, love, and gratitude, qualities that will continue to define him as both an artist and a person. Fans worldwide now recall this moment not only as a highlight of the ceremony, but as a testament to the power of family, the importance of acknowledging those who shape our lives, and the enduring impact of heartfelt dedication. In the end, the APAN Star Awards 2025 will be remembered not only for Cha Eun-woo's impressive achievements, but for the emotional resonance of a single act of gratitude, a son honoring his mother, reminding the world that behind every trophy and every accolade lies the unwavering support and love of family, an invisible but powerful force that shapes every step of the journey. The emotional weight of Cha Eun-woo's dedication became even more apparent in the moments following his speech. As he descended from the stage, the camera caught glimpses of his subtle but expressive gestures, a quiet nod, a gentle smile, and eyes that still glimmered with unshed tears. Colleagues, fellow actors, and presenters offered warm congratulations, some with subtle embraces, others with respectful bows, recognizing that this acknowledgement was deeply personal. The backstage atmosphere was a mixture of admiration, empathy, and shared emotional resonance. Cha Eun-woo's sincerity had transcended the typical boundaries of professional decorum. It touched a fundamental human truth that resonates universally: the powerful influence of parental love and support. Social media platforms erupted in real time. Clips of the acceptance speech, often captioned with phrases like "Cha Eun-woo's heart is as beautiful as his talent," or "A son's love for his mother moves the world," quickly went viral. Within hours, thousands of fans were posting their interpretations, reactions, and emotional reflections. Many shared personal anecdotes, relating their own stories of parental influence, inspired by the actor's transparency and emotional authenticity. Celebrities and industry professionals also praised the gesture, noting that it exemplified humility and a grounded character, traits that are increasingly rare in the public eye. The emotional resonance of this moment, coupled with Cha Eun-woo's graceful demeanor, reminded audiences that awards are not solely about recognition, they are opportunities to acknowledge those who have shaped our journeys. By choosing to dedicate the APAN Star Awards 2025 trophy to his mother, Cha Eun-woo illuminated the profound truth that success is not achieved in isolation, but is often the product of love, guidance, and enduring support from those who care deeply. Fans who attended the ceremony in person shared vivid accounts. One fan described the collective hush that fell over the audience as Cha Eun-woo began speaking. It was as if everyone felt the weight of his words. Even strangers in the audience, who had never met him personally, seemed to hold their breath in respect. You could feel the room vibrating with unspoken emotion. Another fan recounted how the ambient music faded in her memory as his voice filled the hall, creating a moment that felt both intimate and monumental. For those present, it was more than a celebrity acceptance speech. It was a shared human experience, a reminder of the bonds that connect us all. In interviews following the event, Cha Eun-woo spoke further about his mother's role in his life. He described her not only as a source of emotional support, but also as a guiding force who instilled discipline, humility, and empathy. "She has always been my compass," he said softly. "Even when the world seems overwhelming, her guidance keeps me grounded. Every achievement I have, every step forward, is because of her unwavering belief in me." These words, though simple, resonated deeply with audiences, revealing a side of Cha Eun-woo that is rarely seen in public, the thoughtful, reflective, and profoundly grateful son behind the polished public persona. The response from fans was overwhelmingly positive. Fan communities organized online events to celebrate both the award and the emotional dedication, creating tribute videos, fan art, and collages of moments highlighting Cha Eun-woo's career alongside his mother's influence. Some fans shared stories of how they were inspired to call or visit their own parents, reflecting on the often overlooked contributions of family in their lives. The actor's gesture sparked a wave of introspection and appreciation that extended far beyond the entertainment industry, illustrating the ripple effect that one heartfelt act can have on millions. Industry insiders praised Cha Eun-woo's humility and emotional intelligence. Analysts noted that while many celebrities give acceptance speeches that focus on personal achievement or thank professional collaborators, few openly credit family in such a profound and visible way. This act, they argued, reinforced Cha Eun-woo's reputation not just as a talented actor, but as an individual of strong character and emotional depth. Directors, producers, and fellow actors commented on social media, noting that his recognition of his mother exemplified the rare combination of personal authenticity and professional excellence. The emotional resonance extended beyond South Korea. International fans shared translations of Cha Eun-woo's speech in multiple languages, emphasizing the universal message of parental appreciation. Media outlets from Asia, Europe, and the Americas highlighted the dedication as a touching moment in entertainment, often contrasting it with other award ceremonies where speeches are primarily self-focused or performative. The global conversation framed Cha Eun-woo's gesture as an emblem of values that transcend cultural differences: love, humility, and gratitude. The APAN Star Awards 2025 ceremony, while a celebration of talent and achievement, became a platform for Cha Eun-woo to communicate something far more personal. The trophy, while symbolizing professional recognition, transformed into a conduit of emotional expression. When he held it aloft, it was not simply a display of accomplishment, but a testament to the invisible network of support, sacrifice, and love that underlies every achievement. It reminded fans and observers alike that behind every public triumph lies a private story of struggle, dedication, and care that often remains unseen but is deeply felt. Subsequent media coverage continued for weeks, examining not only Cha Eun-woo's career, but also the influence of his family. Features in magazines, television interviews, and online blogs highlighted the actor's upbringing, his mother's guidance, and the profound sense of responsibility and gratitude he carries. These words, though simple, resonated deeply with audiences, revealing a side of Cha Eun-woo that is rarely seen in public: the thoughtful, reflective, and profoundly grateful son behind the polished public persona. The intact long-term impact of this moment can be seen in the enduring fan discussions and online tributes. Months after the ceremony, fans continued to revisit the speech, creating compilations, commentary videos, and reflective essays that analyze the emotional depth and sincerity of Cha Eun-woo's words. It has become a benchmark for public expressions of gratitude within the entertainment industry, often cited as an exemplary moment of personal acknowledgement amidst the glamour of awards and accolades. In essence, Cha Eun-woo's dedication of the APAN Star Awards 2025 trophy to his mother transcended a simple act of recognition. It became a symbol of love, humility, and familial gratitude, resonating with audiences worldwide and reinforcing the idea that behind every visible success lies an invisible network of support, sacrifice, and emotional investment. This moment, captured in cameras, screens, and memories, will be remembered not only for its immediate emotional impact, but for its lasting reminder of the profound power of gratitude and human connection. By choosing to honor his mother in such a public, heartfelt manner, Cha Eun-woo exemplified a rare combination of personal integrity and professional achievement. The APAN Star Awards 2025 will be remembered not merely for the distribution of trophies, but for this defining moment where a son's love and respect transcended the stage, reaching millions of hearts across the globe.
Fans also created tributes that went beyond social media posts. Fan communities organized virtual events, compiling highlight reels of Cha Eun-woo's career alongside reflections on parental influence. These compilations emphasized his journey from his early acting and idol days to his present acclaim, demonstrating how his mother's guidance shaped not only his success, but his character. Many fans shared stories about how the speech inspired them to appreciate their own parents more deeply, resulting in a surge of heartfelt messages across social networks. The emotional impact was further amplified by Cha Eun-woo's humility and natural charisma. Even after accepting the award, he continued to show subtle gestures of respect and gratitude. Observers noted how he interacted with staff, crew, and fans alike, consistently maintaining a demeanor that was both approachable and profoundly respectful. His ability to balance public recognition with private acknowledgement of his mother's influence became a defining narrative of the evening. Additionally, celebrities and co-stars began publicly acknowledging Cha Eun-woo's dedication. In subsequent interviews, several actors mentioned how witnessing the moment influenced their own perspectives on family and gratitude. Some described feeling inspired to honor their parents or mentors publicly, while others highlighted the significance of emotional transparency in fostering authentic relationships, both within the industry and with audiences. The dialogue extended across multiple media outlets, creating a sustained conversation about values, humility, and emotional intelligence. The long-term cultural impact of this moment was significant. In fan forums and online communities, discussions continued for months, analyzing not only Cha Eun-woo's career, but the broader implications of his dedication. Many fans noted that the speech reinforced the importance of acknowledging unseen support networks, emphasizing that behind every public success story lies a constellation of personal sacrifices, guidance, and love. This narrative became a recurring theme in coverage of his career, adding a layer of depth to his public persona that transcends entertainment and touches on universal human experience. Cha Eun-woo himself continued to reference the moment in later interviews and fan interactions. He shared anecdotes of challenges faced in his early career, detailing moments of self-doubt and how his mother's encouragement helped him persevere. He spoke about the quiet sacrifices she made, the guidance she provided without fanfare, and the emotional support that allowed him to continue striving for excellence. Each revelation offered fans a deeper understanding of his character and the personal values underpinning his public success. Social media and media outlets continued to dissect and celebrate the speech. Memorable quotes from his dedication were shared widely, often accompanied by reflective commentary. Hashtags like For Mom and Cha Eun-woo Gratitude trended repeatedly, with fans posting artistic tributes, personal stories, and visual representations of his journey. Analysts and cultural commentators highlighted the enduring resonance of the moment, noting that it exemplifies the intersection of celebrity influence and universal human themes. In many ways, the APAN Star Awards 2025 became a turning point in how Cha Eun-woo is perceived both professionally and personally. While his talent and charm had long been celebrated, the public acknowledgement of his mother's influence positioned him as an individual of profound emotional depth and humility. Fans, industry peers, and media professionals alike recognized the significance of this dedication as more than a ceremonial gesture. It was a deeply human act that touched hearts across the globe. As months passed, the legacy of the speech persisted. Fan communities produced detailed timelines of Cha Eun-woo's career, highlighting moments where his mother's guidance was evident and connecting them to his APAN Star Awards dedication. Tribute videos compiled clips from interviews, award ceremonies, and performances, often juxtaposed with commentary about parental influence and the broader theme of gratitude. The enduring attention demonstrated that the moment transcended immediate fan excitement and became part of a sustained cultural narrative. Ultimately, Cha Eun-woo's act of dedicating the APAN Star Awards 2025 trophy to his mother is emblematic of the values that define his public persona: humility, gratitude, and emotional authenticity. The moment serves as a reminder that achievements, accolades, and fame are most meaningful when they acknowledge the invisible networks of love and support that make them possible. It stands as a testament to the enduring bond between parent and child and the profound human desire to honor and give back to those who have shaped us. In the end, while the glittering lights of the ceremony and the applause of the audience may fade, the memory of Cha Eun-woo's heartfelt dedication will endure, inspiring fans and observers worldwide to reflect on their own relationships, express gratitude, and appreciate the silent but powerful forces behind every personal triumph. The APAN Star Awards 2025 will forever be remembered not just as a celebration of talent, but as a defining moment where love, humility, and respect were placed at the center of the stage, touching hearts far beyond the walls of the venue. The aftermath of Cha Eun-woo's APAN Star Awards 2025 dedication extended far beyond the ceremony itself. Social media platforms became a living archive of emotional responses, personal reflections, and global commentary. On Twitter, hashtags such as Cha Eun-woo APAN, For Mom, and Gratitude trended not only in South Korea, but in multiple countries across Asia, Europe, the Americas, and the Middle East. Fans meticulously translated his speech into dozens of languages, ensuring that the sentiment behind his words could resonate universally. Many shared screenshots and clips with captions highlighting the universal truth of parental love, emphasizing that Cha Eun-woo's message transcended cultural and linguistic boundaries. On Instagram, fan communities created tribute posts that combined photographs of Cha Eun-woo from different stages of his career with captions reflecting his journey and the influence of his mother. Videos were edited to include clips from interviews where he referenced his family, interspersed with moments from his acting projects, music videos, and award ceremonies. Many fans wrote long reflections and captions describing how witnessing his heartfelt dedication inspired them to reach out to their own parents, expressing gratitude that had long been unspoken. One fan wrote, "Watching Cha Eun-woo dedicate his APAN Star Awards trophy to his mother made me realize how little I've expressed my love for my mom. Tonight, I called her and told her how much she means to me. Thank you, Cha Eun-woo." TikTok exploded with short-form tributes. Fans recreated the moment, mimicking his gestures and expressions while overlaying text such as "A son's gratitude knows no stage" or "True success honors those who raised you." These videos often included personal storytelling, where creators shared brief anecdotes of parental sacrifice, connecting Cha Eun-woo's dedication to their own experiences. The trend spread globally, creating a wave of emotional content that encouraged audiences to reflect on familial bonds. Even internationally renowned celebrities commented on the moment. Actors, musicians, and industry figures from countries like Japan, the United States, and France praised Cha Eun-woo's authenticity. A Hollywood actor tweeted, "It's rare to see such heartfelt sincerity on this large a stage. Cha Eun-woo's dedication to his mother is inspiring, not just as an artist, but as a human being." Japanese and Chinese actors posted on social media in their native languages, highlighting the universal admiration for the gesture. Some entertainment analysts suggested that this act could redefine how celebrities engage with audiences, emphasizing emotional transparency and personal storytelling as a powerful form of influence. News outlets, both in South Korea and internationally, ran feature articles analyzing the cultural significance of the dedication. Some publications drew parallels to historic moments in award ceremonies where stars publicly honored their mentors or family members, highlighting how Cha Eun-woo's approach was particularly moving because of its understated elegance and emotional authenticity. Opinion pieces explored how his recognition of his mother not only humanized him, but set a precedent for future awards, demonstrating that personal acknowledgement of family could become a celebrated element of public achievement. Fan communities took to live streaming platforms, discussing the speech in real time. Panels of fans analyzed every nuance, the way Cha Eun-woo held the trophy, the pauses in his voice, the way his eyes glistened with emotion. Some created mini documentaries, compiling footage from the ceremony, interviews, and fan reflections into extended videos exceeding an hour, exploring his career trajectory and the significance of parental guidance throughout his journey. These videos often included interviews with fans who shared how they were inspired to express gratitude to their own parents, creating a ripple effect that extended far beyond the original event.
Even months after the ceremony, the dedication continued to be referenced in media coverage. Entertainment journalists frequently cited it as a defining moment in Chae Eun-woo's career, emphasizing the lasting impact of publicly acknowledging parental influence. Several magazines featured cover stories on him, highlighting the speech alongside his professional achievements, framing him as not only a talented actor, but also an individual of exceptional character and emotional intelligence. The narrative consistently centered on humility, gratitude, and the power of family bonds, resonating deeply with both domestic and international audiences. Beyond media coverage, the dedication sparked meaningful actions among fans.
Social media challenges emerged, encouraging individuals to share messages of appreciation to their parents, mentors, or loved ones, inspired directly by EUNWOO's speech. Fan groups organized virtual gratitude campaigns where participants posted letters, videos, or reflections on social media dedicated to the people who shaped their lives. Some even coordinated charitable acts, donating to causes associated with family welfare, education, or parental support, creating tangible outcomes that extended the emotional resonance of the speech into real-world impact. The narrative surrounding EUNWOO's dedication also influenced discussions about the broader role of family in the entertainment industry. Analysts noted that while many celebrities achieve fame through talent and opportunity, public acknowledgement of the sacrifices made by parents or guardians is often overlooked. EUNWOO's transparent, heartfelt gesture became a model for integrating personal gratitude into public achievements, illustrating how vulnerability and humility can enhance public perception, inspire audiences, and create lasting cultural impact. For fans attending future events, the dedication became a recurring reference point. When discussing EUNWOO's performances or career milestones, fans often mentioned his APAN Star Awards moment, emphasizing that it represented more than an award. It symbolized his values, emotional depth, and recognition of what truly matters. Online communities frequently shared reflections linking his success with the lessons and support provided by his mother, reinforcing a collective admiration not only for his talent, but also for his character. EUNWOO himself continued to nurture this narrative, referencing the importance of family and gratitude in subsequent interviews, fan meetings, and public appearances. He shared anecdotes of challenges faced during his early career, moments of self-doubt, and how his mother's unwavering belief guided him through obstacles. Each narrative reinforced the significance of the APAN Star Awards dedication, deepening the connection between him and his global fan base, and ensuring that the emotional resonance of the moment would endure long after the ceremony concluded. The global impact of this act cannot be understated. Fan communities spanning multiple continents engaged in discussions about the universal themes of gratitude, humility, and the role of family in shaping personal achievement. Social media content inspired by the speech, videos, essays, artworks, and music covers continued to circulate for months, often linked to personal stories of parental influence. These creative expressions reflected the profound reach of EUNWOO's gesture, demonstrating that the acknowledgement of a single mother's influence can inspire millions worldwide. In conclusion, EUNWOO's dedication of the APAN Star Awards 2025 trophy to his mother represents a landmark moment in celebrity culture and human storytelling. Beyond accolades, stage lights, and professional achievement, it is a testament to love, gratitude, and the invisible foundations that support every success. Through emotional authenticity, humility, and public acknowledgement, he transformed a personal expression of appreciation into a shared global experience, inspiring fans and observers to reflect on their own relationships and the often overlooked figures who guide, support, and nurture them. The APAN Star Awards 2025 will forever be remembered not just as a celebration of talent, but as a defining moment of emotional transparency, familial recognition, and universal resonance. A moment when EUNWOO reminded the world that behind every triumph lies love, guidance, and the silent but powerful influence of those who care us most. The story continues to inspire, educate, and move millions, solidifying EUNWOO not only as a remarkable artist, but as a figure whose values and humanity leave an indelible mark on global culture. In the weeks following EUNWOO's dedication of the APAN Star Awards 2025 to his mother, the global response continued to expand, reaching a scale few award moments achieve. Online, fans from diverse cultural backgrounds shared their emotional reactions in painstaking detail. In the Philippines, a fan recounted how watching EUNWOO's speech prompted her to reconnect with her mother after years of distance, writing, "I hadn't told my mom how proud I am to have her in my life." His words reminded me that gratitude should be expressed, not postponed. In Brazil, fans organized virtual viewing parties to relive the moment, exchanging translations of the speech and sharing personal reflections on the universal significance of parental guidance. Social media content exploded in both volume and creativity. TikTok creators produced emotional reenactments, sometimes overlaying the original speech with background music that amplified the sentiment of devotion and love. Instagram Reels and Stories featured edited clips highlighting EUNWOO's expressions, the subtle glint of tears, the precise way he cradled the trophy, and the sincere gaze toward the camera, interspersed with fan commentary and personal dedications to their own parents. These posts often amassed millions of views, further illustrating the viral emotional impact of the moment. International media outlets recognized the dedication as a significant cultural event. The New York Times ran a feature analyzing how EUNWOO's public acknowledgement of his mother challenges the conventional narrative of celebrity achievement. The article emphasized that while awards are often framed around personal accomplishment or public recognition, this act highlighted the importance of unseen support networks and familial influence, reminding global audiences of the universal human truth that success is rarely solitary. European media, from the BBC to Le Monde, praised the authenticity of the gesture, framing it as an exemplary display of humility and gratitude in an era dominated by performative fame. Psychologists and social commentators weighed in on the societal significance of the moment. Many noted that public figures demonstrating emotional transparency can positively influence collective behavior, encouraging individuals to express gratitude and acknowledge the contributions of their loved ones in their lives. Dr. Hae-Jin Park, a social psychologist, explained that when someone like EUNWOO publicly honors his mother, it validates emotional expression on a large scale. It normalizes the act of recognizing those who support us, fostering empathy and encouraging individuals worldwide to reflect on their own relationships. The speech was thus not only a cultural event, but also a subtle catalyst for emotional engagement and interpersonal awareness. Meanwhile, fans shared intimate stories of how the dedication inspired tangible changes in their lives. A fan in Italy posted a video describing how, after watching the speech, he wrote a heartfelt letter to his mother, expressing gratitude for her sacrifices. In South Korea, a young woman described visiting her mother's workplace with flowers, a gesture she had long postponed. Across the globe, countless fans described similar experiences, creating a ripple effect that extended far beyond the entertainment industry. In many ways, EUNWOO's speech catalyzed a wave of gratitude-driven actions, a social movement of personal reflection inspired by celebrity influence. The responses from other celebrities also added layers to the cultural impact. Several actors and musicians praised EUNWOO publicly, acknowledging the power of emotional authenticity. Japanese actor Haruma Miura, in posthumous tributes and archived interviews referenced online, was cited in fan discussions for having inspired similar gestures of humility in award speeches, creating a lineage of heartfelt recognition within the Asian entertainment industry. Hollywood figures, including well-known actors and directors, shared their admiration on platforms like Twitter and Instagram, emphasizing that emotional transparency and gratitude resonate universally, transcending linguistic and cultural barriers. Global fan communities created extensive analyses of Eunwoo's career trajectory, often emphasizing the connection between his mother's influence and his professional achievements.
Even months after the awards ceremony, the dedication continued to reverberate in public discourse. During fan meetings, Eunwoo often referenced the moment subtly, discussing his mother's guidance in interviews and Q&A sessions. Fans noted his tendency to emphasize the importance of gratitude, humility, and acknowledgement of unseen support, reinforcing the significance of the APAN Star Awards moment as more than a singular event. It became a thematic thread in his public persona, influencing interactions with fans, colleagues, and the broader entertainment industry. Moreover, the dedication sparked discussions on the societal role of family acknowledgement within highly competitive industries. Analysts observed that Eunwoo's act challenged conventional norms, suggesting that personal recognition of familial influence need not be private or suppressed, but could instead enhance professional credibility and public relatability. This perspective has since been cited in media studies and cultural critiques, illustrating the broader implications of one heartfelt act for both celebrity culture and societal values regarding gratitude and recognition. Fans also took initiative to create global campaigns inspired by Eunwoo's gesture. The #4Mom challenge emerged on multiple platforms, encouraging people to share stories, letters, and videos dedicated to their mothers or parental figures. In addition, fan organizations coordinated charitable activities, donating to education, health, and family support initiatives worldwide, citing the APAN Star Awards dedication as their source of inspiration. The campaign demonstrated that a single act of gratitude could transcend the boundaries of celebrity influence, inspiring real-world, tangible social action. The long-term impact on Eunwoo's image and career has been profound. While his acting talent and idol presence have long been celebrated, the public acknowledgement of his mother's role in his life added a new dimension to his persona, that of an individual deeply connected to family, grounded by humility, and emotionally authentic. Fans and industry insiders alike consistently reference this dedication when discussing his character, often describing it as a defining moment in which personal values and professional achievement harmoniously intersected. In retrospectives of the APAN Star Awards 2025, entertainment analysts consistently highlight Eunwoo's dedication as a standout moment, noting that it remains one of the most emotionally resonant acceptance speeches in contemporary award history. Videos of the speech continue to circulate globally, often accompanied by commentary emphasizing its enduring relevance, the universality of its message, and its role in inspiring global audiences to reflect on familial bonds and personal gratitude. Ultimately, Eunwoo's dedication of the APAN Star Awards 2025 trophy to his mother is emblematic not just of personal gratitude, but of the profound human desire to honor those who shape our lives. It demonstrates that behind every public success lies an invisible network of support, guidance, and love, forces that are often unseen but deeply felt. Through his heartfelt acknowledgement, Eunwoo created a shared emotional experience that transcended national and cultural boundaries, inspiring millions to express gratitude, reflect on their own relationships, and recognize the quiet yet powerful influence of those who care for them most. In conclusion, the APAN Star Awards 2025 will forever be remembered not merely as a celebration of talent, but as a landmark cultural moment. Eunwoo's dedication elevated the ceremony from a recognition of achievement to a global narrative about humility, love, and the universal importance of family. Fans, media, celebrities, and social commentators continued to revisit the moment, demonstrating that its impact extends far beyond the stage, leaving a lasting legacy of inspiration, emotional resonance, and the enduring power of gratitude. Among the most striking aspects of Eunwoo's APAN Star Awards 2025 dedication was the way it inspired individual fans across the globe to share deeply personal stories of gratitude and transformation.
In the United States, a fan from New York who had been estranged from her mother for several years shared in a viral video how she watched the speech late at night and felt compelled to call her mother immediately. "I had avoided acknowledging her sacrifices for so long," she said tearfully. "Seeing Cha Eun-woo dedicate his award to his mother reminded me that life is too short to hold back gratitude. I cried as we talked, and it felt like a healing moment for both of us." This story became a viral sensation, being shared and reshared across social media platforms, with thousands of others relating to the sentiment. In South Korea, another fan recounted visiting her elderly mother with flowers and a handwritten letter after watching the speech. She explained that the letter expressed emotions she had suppressed for years: appreciation for guidance, love, and constant encouragement. Videos documenting the reunion captured emotional embraces and tearful smiles, resonating deeply with global audiences. These fan stories became a secondary phenomenon, paralleling the original impact of Cha Eun-woo's speech, illustrating a ripple effect of gratitude catalyzed by one celebrity's heartfelt acknowledgement. International fan communities coordinated collective projects. In Brazil, a virtual Mom Appreciation Week emerged on Instagram and TikTok, where fans posted stories of personal growth inspired by parental guidance. Many cited Cha Eun-woo's APAN Star Awards dedication as the origin of the movement. Similarly, in Japan, fan forums organized online panels discussing the societal and psychological importance of expressing gratitude towards parents, analyzing Cha Eun-woo's impact not only as an entertainer but as a cultural influencer who encouraged meaningful social reflection. The responses of fellow celebrities and industry figures added further layers to the narrative. In South Korea, veteran actors praised Cha Eun-woo publicly, emphasizing the rarity of such sincere public acknowledgement. Actor Park Bo-gum tweeted, "Moments like these remind us of the core of our humanity. Cha Eun-woo's dedication is a beautiful example of humility and love." Internationally, celebrities such as American actors and European entertainers commented on social media, often highlighting how the speech demonstrated the power of emotional authenticity. One Hollywood director shared, "This is a reminder that true impact comes not just from talent, but from genuine human connection. Cha Eun-woo's moment is inspiring on a universal level." Media analysis analyzed both the psychological and sociological dimensions of the event. Psychologists emphasized that public displays of gratitude by influential figures can catalyze widespread emotional reflection. Dr. Min-ji Lee, a professor of social psychology, explained that, quote, "Celebrities publicly acknowledge their family or mentors normalizes vulnerability and gratitude. It encourages fans and the general public to engage in similar reflection, promoting empathy, emotional intelligence, and deeper interpersonal relationships." Articles in international outlets highlighted the phenomenon, suggesting that Cha Eun-woo's dedication could be studied as an example of the positive influence of celebrity culture on social behavior. Social media engagement continued to expand weeks after the ceremony. TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube videos showing fan reactions, emotional reenactments, and heartfelt dedications to parents went viral repeatedly. In many countries, users created compilations of the ceremony, adding personal narratives about parental guidance, sacrifice, and influence. Hashtags like Cha Eun-woo inspires, #ForMom, and #GratitudeChallenge gained traction, connecting fans globally through shared emotional experience. Online discussions analyzed the subtleties of Cha Eun-woo's expressions, the slight tremor in his voice, the careful way he held the trophy, the meaningful glances toward the camera, interpreted as signs of deep sincerity and human vulnerability. One of the most powerful dimensions of this impact was the tangible social change inspired by the speech. Fans reported renewed contact with parents, creation of gratitude journals, and small acts of kindness within families, all framed as inspired by the APAN Star Awards moment. The ripple effect extended globally, demonstrating the real-world impact of an emotional act on millions of people.
Media analysis further highlighted that Cha Eun-woo's speech represents a shift in celebrity culture, where emotional transparency and humility are increasingly valued. Whereas traditional acceptance speeches often focus on self-congratulation or professional acknowledgement, his dedication emphasized interpersonal connection and human values. Analysts argued that this could encourage a new paradigm in entertainment, where emotional authenticity becomes a hallmark of lasting influence. Articles in The Guardian, Le Monde, and Variety discussed the phenomenon, noting that Cha Eun-woo's dedication exemplifies how public figures can positively shape societal attitudes and emotional norms.
Fans' personal stories continued to accumulate. In India, a young fan shared how he decided to record a video message for his mother, expressing gratitude he had never spoken aloud. In Europe, several fans collaborated to create short films and art installations inspired by the dedication, blending imagery from Cha Eun-woo's career with symbolic representations of parental support and sacrifice. These artistic projects not only celebrated his achievements, but also reinforced the enduring global relevance of the emotional message behind the speech. Even months later, the APAN Star Awards 2025 dedication remained a focal point in discussions about Cha Eun-woo's career. During interviews and fan meetings, he frequently referenced his mother's role in his life, reinforcing the narrative that personal values, love, humility, and gratitude are integral to professional success. Analysts noted that this created a consistent thematic thread in his public persona, differentiating him from peers and solidifying his image as both a talented artist and a person of emotional depth. The lasting effect of the moment is seen in educational contexts as well. Psychology, media studies, and sociology courses have referenced Cha Eun-woo's dedication as a case study on emotional influence, celebrity impact, and the social value of gratitude. Students worldwide analyze how a single act on stage can propagate global emotional engagement, inspire behavioral change, and influence cultural narratives. In this sense, the APAN Star Awards 2025 speech transcended entertainment, becoming a moment of cultural and academic significance. Ultimately, Cha Eun-woo's dedication of the trophy to his mother exemplifies the transformative power of gratitude and emotional authenticity. It reminds audiences worldwide that personal achievements are seldom solitary, that every triumph is supported by unseen sacrifices, guidance, and love. By placing his mother at the center of this moment, Cha Eun-woo created a shared emotional experience that transcends fame, nationality, and language, inspiring millions to reflect, connect, and act with gratitude in their own lives. The APAN Star Awards 2025 speech will forever be remembered not only as a showcase of talent, but as a landmark cultural and emotional event. Cha Eun-woo's speech demonstrated that true influence comes not merely from professional success, but from the capacity to touch hearts, evoke reflection, and catalyze meaningful human action. Fans, media, and fellow celebrities alike continue to celebrate the moment, confirming that its resonance will endure for years to come, solidifying Cha Eun-woo's legacy as an artist whose talent is matched by profound humanity, humility, and respect for the invisible forces that shape our lives. The global resonance of Cha Eun-woo's dedication to his mother at the APAN Star Awards 2025 reached unprecedented levels in the weeks and months following the ceremony. Fans from diverse cultures began sharing stories of personal transformation directly inspired by the speech, demonstrating the profound impact a single moment of emotional authenticity can have on millions. In the Philippines, a young woman recounted how she had been struggling with guilt over unresolved tensions with her mother. Watching Cha Eun-woo's heartfelt acknowledgement made her confront her own feelings. She described, "I saw him dedicate his trophy, and I realized I had postponed telling my mom how much she means to me. I called her immediately, and the conversation was emotional. Tears, laughter, and a deep sense of relief. It felt like a burden I'd carried for years had finally lifted. Her story was widely shared online, inspiring hundreds of others in the region to reconnect with their families. In Europe, a fan-led campaign in Italy encouraged individuals to write letters to their parents, sharing them publicly via Instagram and TikTok under the hashtag Inspired by EUNWOO. Thousands participated, and several fan videos compiled into mini-documentaries highlighted universal themes of parental sacrifice, guidance, and love. One particular video featured a montage of parents reacting to their children's heartfelt letters, paired with clips from EUNWOO's acceptance speech, effectively creating a cross-cultural tapestry of emotion and gratitude. In Brazil, a fan created an interactive map showcasing global fan stories, tracking messages, letters, and videos dedicated to parents. The initiative was titled Gratitude Without Borders, explicitly referencing EUNWOO's influence. The project received attention from local media, framing the APAN Star Awards moment not just as a celebrity event, but as a catalyst for global social reflection on family, empathy, and emotional intelligence. The emotional impact also prompted significant responses from other celebrities and industry figures worldwide. Japanese actors praised EUNWOO's humility, highlighting that in their industry, public acknowledgement of parents is rare. Hollywood actors and directors shared reflections on social media. One acclaimed American director tweeted, "EUNWOO reminds us that achievements are never solitary. A simple act of gratitude can move millions." European actors in interviews noted that such authenticity is rare on international stages, emphasizing how it bridges the gap between celebrity and humanity. Psychologists and social scientists examined the broader cultural and societal implications. Dr. Min-Ji Lee, a social psychologist specializing in emotional communication, remarked, "Public figures who acknowledge familial support provide models for emotional expression." EUNWOO's speech demonstrates how vulnerability, humility, and gratitude can propagate behavioral and emotional changes globally. It validates the act of expressing appreciation as both socially and psychologically enriching. Studies noted increased social engagement around the themes of gratitude, empathy, and parental recognition in fan communities, directly linked to the viral reach of EUNWOO's speech. Even months later, fan-driven content continued to flourish. TikTok and YouTube compilations showcased reenactments of the speech, combined with personal narratives of parental influence. Instagram Reels documented family reunions inspired by the speech, often accompanied by heartfelt captions expressing love and reconciliation. Reddit threads and international fan forums became spaces for reflective dialogue, with discussions ranging from cultural interpretations of parental respect to the psychological benefits of expressing gratitude. One of the most remarkable stories came from a fan in India. She shared how she had grown distant from her mother due to work and study commitments. After watching EUNWOO's dedication, she decided to take a week off and visit her mother, bringing flowers and a handwritten note expressing long-suppressed gratitude. The reunion, filmed and shared online, depicted an emotional embrace that resonated worldwide. This story became emblematic of the real-world impact of EUNWOO's heartfelt acknowledgement, illustrating the tangible, transformative power of one authentic moment on a global scale. Media outlets continued to frame EUNWOO's speech as a paradigm shift in celebrity culture, emphasizing emotional authenticity over performative accolades. Analysts noted that while award ceremonies often focus on personal achievement, EUNWOO's gesture highlighted the unseen network of support, particularly parental influence, that underpins professional success. Publications in the US, UK, Japan, and South Korea consistently cited the speech as a defining cultural moment, and discussions of its impact extended into academic forums, exploring the intersection of celebrity, emotional intelligence, and social behavior. Fan communities initiated creative projects inspired by the speech, blending art, music, and storytelling. In South Korea, fans organized exhibitions showcasing visual art inspired by Cha Eun-woo's career trajectory, interweaving themes of parental guidance and emotional resilience. In Europe, fan-made short films juxtaposed footage of the APAN Star Awards with family photographs and narratives of personal growth, creating an international dialogue about the power of gratitude. These projects became widely shared on social media and even covered by entertainment news outlets, demonstrating the depth of cultural penetration. Furthermore, Cha Eun-woo's dedication sparked academic interest in media studies and social psychology. Researchers examined the viral propagation of gratitude-driven content, exploring how emotional authenticity in celebrity communication can influence fan behavior, emotional well-being, and social cohesion. Some studies noted measurable increases in social interactions focused on parental appreciation and empathy following the speech, highlighting its broader societal implications. The enduring impact on Cha Eun-woo's career and public image has been profound. While his talent as an actor and performer had long been recognized, the APAN Star Awards moment reinforced his identity as a person of depth, humility, and emotional authenticity. Fans, industry colleagues, and media professionals consistently referenced